Another case of measles has been confirmed in Wisconsin, this time in Walworth County, with exposures possible in Milwaukee. The health department says someone staying in Walworth County traveled from Phoenix, Arizona through the Milwaukee Mitchell International Airport. The person was infectious when they flew on January 29th. DHS says anyone who traveled through the airport on the 29th should check their vaccination status and keep an eye out for measles symptoms.
As a parent of young children, I know that the vaccine is highly effective. So folks that are fully vaccinated don't have to worry about contracting the virus. The dose is very, very effective, over 90% effective at preventing illness.
Officials say at this point they don't have any signs that the virus has spread, but it can take a couple of weeks to know for sure.